the Dad and Daughter podcast channel right here on YouTube. I'm Dad. How's your day going? This caught my eye, and the thumbnail for this particular story. There's a video a little further down that we're going to be watching if it ever comes up and doesn't give me a problem or anything like that. And I want to see how true the thumbnail is to the story. Police cut down serious violent felon who shot at cops while attempting to flee, video shows. Now, I know a lot of you are jumping to conclusions. Oh no, it's a white cop, black person. Oh, that's totally illegal. Yeah, shut up. But let's go find the story before I read anything through this article.
IMPD began issuing body-worn cameras to officers in 2020. Body-worn cameras are designed to increase transparency, ensure accountability, and enhance public trust by effectively using captured video. Additionally, the camera footage can be used to highlight the realities of police work, used in administrative and criminal investigations, and to improve training and policies. Body-worn cameras, while valuable tools, only capture a portion of an officer's field of view. In addition, the body-worn camera video clarity is limited when compared to the human eye. IMPD uses body-worn cameras that are designed to self-activate if certain standards are met. For example, a camera will activate when an officer arrives within 500 feet of a dispatch run, begins to run, violently shakes during a physical altercation, the camera is in a horizontal position for an extended period of time, if an officer activates emergency equipment within his or her patrol vehicle, or if an officer activates the camera by using a remote. The camera is attached to the officer's uniform mid-level in the chest area. The lens is fixed and does not capture everything that is seen and or experienced by the officer. Once the body-worn camera is activated, it has a 30-second buffer during which the audio is not activated, but the video is. This feature allows video to capture sudden incidents where either the body-worn camera self-activates and or the officer manually activates it. This critical incident video details an officer-involved shooting that occurred on January 25th, 2024 at approximately 5:25 p.m. Preliminary information is being presented in this video with the intention of increasing public understanding of what occurred. This investigation is still in its early stages. It may take a year or longer for the investigative process to be completed. Understanding of the incident may change as additional evidence is collected, analyzed, and reviewed. Warning: the following video contains graphic images and language. It is not suitable for all viewers. Shortly before 5:30 p.m., IMPD's East District Violence Reduction Team was attempting to locate 48-year-old Rafael DeKemper. Mr. DeKemper was wanted on a warrant for possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon, criminal recklessness, pointing a firearm, and invasion of privacy. The warrant stemmed from an investigation that Mr. DeKemper reportedly fired shots at an individual in early January. Officers located Mr. DeKemper in the 2500 block of East 16th Street and observed him leaving a house and getting into a passenger seat of a 2006 Pontiac Vibe. Officers in marked patrol cars located the vehicle and conducted a traffic stop in the 2600 block of Brookside Parkway, North Drive. Due to Mr. DeKemper being wanted for violent crimes involving firearms, officers employed high-risk traffic stop tactics. A high-risk traffic stop is commonly referred to as a felony stop, where officers use distance, do not approach the vehicle, and give commands from their police cars, using them as barriers. This is designed to provide officers time when feasible to de-escalate and reduce potential harm to the suspects and officers. A home security camera captured the high-risk traffic stop. After the Pontiac Vibe came to a stop, an officer used a public address system and told the driver to turn the car off. Another officer told the occupants to put their hands out the windows. Mr. DeKemper exited the passenger side of the car, raised a handgun, and fired at officers. 3 IMPD officers discharged their service weapons. The following is a portion of the previous security camera video that has been paused and magnified. It shows Mr. DeKemper raising a gun and firing multiple shots at officers. Officer number 1 used a public address system to tell everyone in the car to put their hands out the windows. Before that announcement was complete, Mr. DeKemper had exited the vehicle and fired shots at the officers. The woman driving the Pontiac was taken into custody unharmed and without incident.
Everybody in the car, put your hands out the window. Do it now. Hand. Control 412, police action shooting. Suspect is down. Don't move! Don't move! All right, everyone slow it down.
Open the car door.
Control 412, signal 100, suspect is still down moving. We are just west of Rural on Brookside North. One more person in the car. Okay. Walk back! Watch him, guys.
Officers Smith and Soika were two of the three officers who discharged their service weapons.
Reporting. Driver, turn the car off!
Don't you fucking move! Push it! Get the female out.
Officer Hibschman was the third officer that discharged his service weapon. Only Officer Hibschman's body-worn camera captured Mr. DeKemper as he was pointing a firearm at officers.
I got him.
The following is a portion of the previous video which has been paused and magnified. It shows Mr. DeKemper pointing a firearm at the officers after he fired the handgun. Officers using a ballistic shield for protection approached Mr. DeKemper and secured the firearm. Officers began medical aid until the arrival of paramedics.
Okay, we're gonna go real slow.
Yep.
I want the gun first.
Got it.
Come on in. Where's the gun?
To the right. I see it. I'm going for it. Make sure you don't have anything else on him. I am.
Let's go get cover.
It'll be right now. It'll be all right. We got at least one in the chest.
Indianapolis Emergency Medical Services transported Mr. DeKemper to Eskenazi Hospital, where he later died. Detectives located a firearm next to Mr. DeKemper. The patrol car closest to Mr. DeKemper was struck by multiple bullets. No officers or uninvolved citizens were injured during this incident. This incident is being investigated by IMPD's Critical Incident Response Team. A separate and independent investigation will be conducted by IMPD's Internal Affairs Unit to ensure compliance with department policy. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office is being consulted throughout the investigative process. This incident will be reviewed by the Civilian Majority Use of Force Board. This occurs after the conclusion of the criminal process.
Well, I so bad want to leave a comment on this, but, you know. That was the video. Okay, sorry. On my side, I got the timer covering up most of the last word where it says shows. Yeah, on my end, you guys can't see it, but I got a timer recorder button covering that up. But yes, police cut down serious violent felon who shot at cops while attempting to flee, video shows. Now, I'm going to say this before I read this here article. You see, black people, it happens to white people too. So whatever racist cow got up your ass, I think you can knock it off. Jeez, pathetic people. Police officers in Indiana shot and killed a suspect after he fired at them during a high-risk traffic stop, a video released Tuesday showed. The officers from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, IMPD, shot 48-year-old Raphael DeKemper at about 5:25 p.m. January 25th as he fired at police while appearing to dash for the woods during the felony stop, the video showed. The officers had been seeking DeKemper after receiving reports that he had shot at an individual earlier that month, according to the video. DeKemper reportedly was wanted on warrant for possession of firearm by a serious felon, criminal recklessness, pointing a firearm, and invasion of privacy, narration from the video explains. Again, this is just pretty much repeat what the video said, but a doorbell camera near the scene of the shooting showed the car in which DeKemper was traveling pull over as IMPD patrol vehicles drew up behind it. The officers' body cameras also captured the scene. Driver turned the car off, and officer calls to the occupants of the car. Everybody in the car, put your hands out the window, do it now. Another identified in the video only as Officer 1. Orders over a public address system. The video notes that Officer 1 did not discharge his weapon during the encounter. The three who did fire their weapons are identified only as the last names as Officer Smith. Yeah, the video probably said that because I can't remember right now, but you see the names. I am not going to attempt to pronounce those, but the other officers. At that point, DeKemper steps out of the car via the passenger door with a gun drawn and fires at the officers as he races towards the nearby woods. Yeah, in the video you see he did not get that far. The video notes that several rounds struck the police car nearest to DeKemper's vehicle. He's got a gun, Officer Smith calls as the police return fire and DeKemper collapses on the verge, apparently cut down by officers' bullets. Now, like I said earlier, before I started reading, like I said, black people, this happens to white people too. So don't think you're the only ones. Cops are not being racist. They're not being forceful. You bring the shit on yourself. Just like this white guy did. Okay? Brought it on himself. You guys bring shit on yourself. But yet, since you're black, you blame other people for your problems. And then, like I said in previous videos, lawyers like Ben Crump say, oh no, automatic victim because he's black. Police didn't have to do that, even though he shot at them. Police didn't have to shoot them because they could have done other tactics. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. Or, better yet, how about you move to a country that'll put up with your black ass bullshit? Seriously. Because what I have found out between a black suspect and a white suspect, you know, black cops, white cops, doesn't matter. A cop can shoot and kill a white suspect. And I've seen this, so don't tell me I'm wrong. A cop can shoot a white suspect. Both black people and white people will thank that cop for doing their job to make streets safer for people. Now, cop shoots black suspect. White people still thank the cops for shooting, you know, for saving the streets, for doing their job and everything. But the black people, oh no, cops automatically racist because he shot a black person. Just because the black person robbed a bank or wasn't cooperating or shot back at them. Oh no, cops are automatically racist. There ain't one black person thanking that cop for getting a criminal off the street. Unfortunately, you know, being shot and killed, but nonetheless. Okay? Now, none of you can tell me I'm wrong on that. Like I said before, it was already in black and white like this. Okay? So don't tell me I'm wrong. The other officers calls out, don't move, to DeKemper, whose body appeared to be moving while on the ground, while Smith yells, don't you effing move. I would say that word otherwise, but I'm not really all that upset about what's going on. It's just cops doing their job. Someone shoots at them, they shoot back. Yeah, that happens to black people. So you might want to like start thinking about like that before you start shooting. Just a little something you put on the back of your mind there. And yes, if more white stories about white people doing this, yes, I will blast them fools too. But unfortunately, there's more black stories like this than there is white stories. So I'm still blasting fools. The female was ordered out. Who was the driver, who was taken into custody. The female was not. She was taken without incident, so that was good. That was good. The officers cautious. There's another big word I can't pronounce apparently. The officers cautiously approached DeKemper, recover his firearm. Wow, who typed this story up? and attempted God, do these departments not have proofreaders? Well, the officers approached DeKemper. They secured the firearm, which I would assume they secured the firearm because the one view, body camera view that you did see there didn't show nothing but the officer giving or starting to give medical aid. Gonna be alright, you're gonna be alright, Smith said, seemingly addressing DeKemper. Well, no kidding. Who do you think he was talking to? The dirt? Emergency personnel transported DeKemper to a hospital where he was pronounced dead, according to the police department. No officers or uninvolved citizens were injured during this incident. Yeah, excuse me. The police department noted. And the investigation is still underway. Okay, I think the video said it's still in its infancy or something like that, but it's still ongoing. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, it happens to white people too, so don't think it's just you. But, yeah. The thumbnail for this particular story satisfied my judgment. It was because I seen a white person laying on the ground. Okay, yeah, and it ended up being a white person. All right, so I'm satisfied. Unfortunately, what a way to go, but you're going to do dumb shit. You're going to win dumb prizes. So I look at, hey, guess what? Another criminal off the street. So anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching, by the way. And, boy, did I just screw that up, huh? But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.